welcome. He lived in Korea for a while. He's going to talk about it. And he lived somewhere in the fucking... I think he's from Alabama or something, so he's the only one more hickish than you. Please welcome Mr. Daniel Lowe.
Wow, all right. My name is Daniel. I am from Alabama. I'm not racist though, I graduated, don't worry. High school and college, just to be clear. I'm excited to be here, man. My wife is here. It's the first time she's seen me do comedy, so yeah, if this doesn't go well, so it's probably gonna be it for us. If you guys can just laugh at my jokes, she's just looking for a reason. No, I love my wife, man. She's a teacher. We got any teachers in here? All right, a couple. You guys are gonna love this joke. Okay. No, she's a teacher. She teaches high schoolers, which is pretty cool. I used to think that was pretty honorable. I used to be proud of her for that. But nowadays, when I think about it, it honestly just makes me a little bit nervous. I get a little bit of anxiety about it. You know, teaching used to be like a safe profession. They're playing me off, hang on.
Is the music on?
Thank you, my wife was a teacher, so that's Are we done now, Luke? Did I get Juliana's time now? What's going on? Alright. Fuck, where was I?
Your wife's
Teachers! Thank you! Yeah, I used to be proud of my wife for being a teacher. That's cool as hell. But now it makes me nervous. It does. It used to be a safe job, right? You know? But my wife, she teaches high schoolers, you know? You look at me and you realize she's sexually attracted to young-looking men. You know, dudes that look like they just hit puberty? You know, like we keep a sock by the bed, but we don't really grow that much facial hair. I didn't do this for the bit. This is a month worth of growth, okay? Oh, don't awe me. I'm the one on stage, okay? I'm doing great. I know it's not just me that she's attracted to, though. It is like lots of young people. She watches those teen dramas. You guys know what I'm talking about? On Netflix and shit, like Riverdale, Never Have I Ever. For the older crowd, like Fast Times at Handjob High. You guys know what I'm talking about? She watches those shows a lot. And she's always talking about how hot the dudes are, the male actors, you know, the ones that are specifically chosen for those roles because they look like fucking teenagers. She thinks they're hot. And I'm like, babe, I don't think you should be telling people that, you know? It's kind of giving you away. Like, I'm colorblind and I can see that red flag, alright? I do think my wife was supposed to be a pedophile. You know? But then she met me, it's okay. I don't want to say I'm a hero, but those kids should be thanking me. I'm kind of a pedophile's wet dream, right? Because I'm 31, so I'll keep you off all the registries. But I look pretty young. And I'm a decent actor, so I can play the part in the bedroom, mommy. Plus, my dick hadn't hit his growth spurt yet, so kind of typecast here for a bit. I'm kidding, man. I was talking to my wife the other day about sexuality. She told me she thinks sexuality is kind of like a spectrum. You know, everybody's a little bit straight, and everybody's a little bit gay. Do you guys believe that? I don't know. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I just know that if I ever decided to embrace my inner gayness, I don't think the gays would accept me. Because I'm colorblind. If you guys remember my earlier joke. Yeah, we'd be at the mall and I'd be like, yeah, let me check out those brown pants. And they'd be like, honey, those are great. Plus I have this snaggle tooth, which makes it really bad for sucking dick, so... I don't know, that's what they tell me. Oh, no, not like they tell me after I blow them or anything. I'm not saying that. Not that I blow them. I'm not blowing dudes out here. I'm not saying that either. Just so we're clear. You guys... I'm just saying hypothetically it's bad. I saved that, right? Okay, good. No, man, I do hope that if I ever decide to embrace the gay, that they'll accept me. You know, because I think we have a lot in common. You know, I might be colorblind, but I love shopping. You know, I love clothes, I love shoes, I love fashion. That's gay behavior right there. You know, I'm a sassy dude too. I love talking shit about people. What do you think of? You think gay guys? That's a gay guy right there. Right? Plus, I love sucking dick. That wasn't part of the joke. That was an accident. Don't just forget I said that. I'm kidding, man. I'm really cool. I'm a cool dude. I got a badass life. You know, probably better than y'all's. As our host mentioned, I used to live in Korea. Anybody else lived in Korea before? I didn't think so. You guys don't look well traveled. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I also speak Korean. Anybody else in here speak Korean? No? Just me? Oh, you speak Korean? 안녕하세요? Oh, okay. Wow, that's racist, dude. She's Asian. You can just say this because she's Asian. That's fucked up, dude. Man. I do speak Korean, though. You know, I'm going to help you guys out. I'm going to teach you some language, too. I'm going to say a word in Korean. You guys repeat it back. We'll just learn a little bit. You want to say hello in Korean. You say 안녕하세요. That was shitty. All right, we'll move on. All right, we'll try this. We'll go with pronouns. So the way you say you in Korean is nigga. I got a couple white people on that one. That's not, hey, look. I'm not making this shit up. That's literally how you say you in Korean. Go to Korea, you can see a bunch of little short Asian people running around just saying the N-word with an accent. And that's just how you say it. It's nothing racial. I will admit it's hard to convince black people of that in the heat of the moment. Especially when it's coming from a white guy. You know? Not a lot of trust there, I understand. Reminds me of this time I was at work when I was living in Korea, and it was me and this Korean dude that I work with and my boss, who is a lovely black woman, by the way. And we're just chilling, and this new dude comes in and he's like, "Hey, I'm new, want to learn some Korean, can anybody teach me?" And I was like, well, if it's gonna be anybody, it should be the white guy, right? So I volunteered. And you know, I'm teaching him some things, 안녕하세요, whatever. And he's like, "Hey, how do you say the word you?" And I was like, "Nigga." And his eyes got real big. I'm a smart guy. I put two and two together. I was like, oh, he must want me to use it in a sentence. So I was like, "Nigga, paboya," which means like you're stupid or whatever. And then his mouth hit the floor. And I realized the office got dead quiet. Like my boss, wonderful black woman by the way, she was listening to music, now she's not. No more typing on the keyboard, nothing. So I turned to her and I'm like, "What's up?" She's got this confused look on her face. And in her best customer service voice, she goes, "I'm sorry, what did you just say?" I really am a smart guy, so I put it together this time. I was like, black woman from America, living in South Korea, obviously. She wants me to teach her Korean too. So I just repeated it back to her, but real slow. I was like, "Niga, paboya." And she goes, "Excuse me, motherfucker." And three things hit me in that moment. Number one, she's no longer using her customer service voice, so something has changed. Number two, fuck, I just committed a hate crime. The third thing, more of like a life lesson, I don't perform well under pressure. Because she goes, "Excuse me, motherfucker," and I went, no, because you think when I, and what I said is, no, because really, it means you! And I pointed at her real hard. You guys remember in history class, when you're learning about integration, and all those white people were pointing at the little black kids when they were walking in? That was the stance I took. I thought that was the appropriate way to... Anyways, she didn't like that. So she grabs this big-ass industrial-sized stapler off her desk, and she jumps out of her chair, and she goes, "Bitch, I know what the fuck it means." this point, full on. I've never been in this situation before. I'm from Alabama, but I've never said the N-word, okay? I mean, okay, sure, I sing along to rap music when I'm in my car by myself, but there's never any witnesses, okay? So, like, this has never happened. I don't know what to do. And I'm sizing up the situation, and I'm like, that's a big-ass stapler, and, like, 400 plus years of repressed ancestral rage versus my little pea head. Like, I'm not making it out of this alive. So I'm just looking around the office begging for someone to help me, and then it hits. There's a Korean, there's a live ass Korean dude right here who could have been doing this the whole time. And so I turn to him, but I'm still horrified and speechless. But thank God he can see the fear in my eyes, so he knows what to do. And he's like telling her, like, no, it just means you in Korean. It's not racial, it's a whole thing. To prove I'm not racist, I didn't even do his accent there. I could have and I didn't, all right? So just so we're clear, all right? She starts to calm down a little bit, and she's like, thinking, like, okay, maybe this is real. She's looking back and forth. Maybe this is real, maybe this isn't. And then she buys it, and she sets down the stapler on her desk, and she slaps the shit out that Korean dude and goes, this is your people's fault! Now, I don't want to point fingers, because it didn't go so well the last time I did it, but that was the most racist thing anybody had said at that point. Alright? Your people's fault? Come on now. But she was still standing too close to that stapler, so I was just sorry. Anyways, my name has been Daniel Lowe. Please give it up for your host one more time. So Luke Westbrook.